Selling to serve day 4. I wanted to do a little something different today. I just got done with my side hustle as an afternoon sports talk show host with my boys Ryan Kaufman and Wheels right here on Extra Sports 1300 here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. We've been talking a couple weeks about how these NBA teams are sitting out their superstars on the road. And Ryan and I totally disagree on this subject. And I wanted to talk about it. So I guess the question is, are these NBA teams selling to serve? Let's talk about that. So NBA teams sitting their superstars is really not a new development. Coach Popovich with the San Antonio Spurs has been doing it for years with he'd sit Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony Parker out for games, and they were kind of like the only team doing it. I think this year things have gotten a little bit over the top. For instance, one game, the Cleveland Cavaliers sat out LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love in a game against the LA Clippers in LA, and the Cavaliers lost that game 108-78. So really a 30-point defeat in a game that the Cavs probably would have won if LeBron and everybody's playing. And then it happened again about 2 weeks ago. The Golden State Warriors sat Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Andre Iguodala, and I believe Kevin Durant was already hurt. And they set them in a game in San Antonio. So I'm not going to say the Golden State Warriors would have won that game because it was in San Antonio, and San Antonio's got a really good team. But the competitive disadvantage from not having those players on the court, I don't like it. But that's not the way I want to look at it. I want to think about it as like a consumer, a dad. So let me give you this scenario. So you have a little boy or a little girl at home, and they're Steph Curry fans. And let's say you live here in Colorado, and you know they're going to come through here a couple of times. Well, these tickets go on sale in September, and for the games, like the Cavs or Golden State and even San Antonio when they come to town, those are the games that sell out because the Nuggets, they're in the 8th seed right now. They're okay, but they're not really a good team, and they couldn't really draw flies last year. So you buy these tickets, so you buy them way in advance. But also the Denver Nuggets see it fit that they're going to charge you a premium price for these games. So you buy a ticket for a game in September that's not played until March. So the whole year goes by, you're stoked to go see Steph Curry, and then the game comes up, and the day before you find out he's not playing. And it's not due to injury. I mean, we all understand that. They're just resting Steph Curry. But not only are they resting Steph Curry, they're going to sit Klay Thompson and Draymond Green, and KD is hurt. And Andre Iguodala is not going to play either. So really, what are you watching? Like really, here in Colorado Springs, we're only like 45 minutes from the Pepsi Center from my house. Do I want to get in my car and go watch that? No. Plus, I'd be frustrated that I spent the money on it. So the thing is so what I wanted to ask is, in that scenario, is the NBA delivering what they're selling me? No, they are not. There's no Steph Curry. There's no Klay Thompson. There's no Draymond Green. KD's injured, so we'll give him a pass. And Andre Iguodala is not even playing. You just sold me a bill of goods, and I had to pay extra for it because it's a premium game. So basically, it's like if I bought tickets in September to go see Jay-Z, and then come March, Jay-Z is fully equipped to go take the stage and spit some rhymes, and JV comes out because Jay-Z wants a rest. It's not fair to me as a fan. I want a discount. I want my money back is basically what I'm saying. So as far as resting these players, I think there's a way the NBA could figure out how to do it. There's been one suggestion, which I think is a good one, is instead of them not even being a part of the media or coming out and doing anything with the fans, possibly, let's say, Steph Curry and Draymond and Clay and all the guys, if they're not going to play in that game, why don't they dress for the game, come out for the shoot-arounds, at least sit on the bench, and then maybe be available to the media after the games? I think that's a fair solution. But in this scenario where they're not even part of the team, they don't come out for warm-ups, they don't really acknowledge any of the fans before the game, and they're not available to the media after the game. I mean, come on. I mean, like, if you're in Denver and this is like basketball Siberia, getting a soundbite from Steph Curry or something might be cool. And I think the thing about the NBA is that's different than especially the NFL is the NBA, they market their product on the superstars. Every ad you see is Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Steph Curry, guys like that are all in the media. So you would expect them to be a part of the package that I just paid. So is the NBA in this scenario selling to serve? I don't think so. But you might have a different opinion on this than me. So what I want you to do with this video is I want you to give me some comments below. Like this video, share the video. Let's get it out there because I think we can find something. I mean, we're excited about the playoffs here in the NBA, and the Nuggets, really locally, they might get the 8th seed. Woo! Might be fun. We haven't had playoffs here in the spring for a while because the Avs aren't doing very well. So are the NBA selling to serve? Let me know what you think. I don't think, though, in this scenario, but I think there's ways they can accomplish both things, protecting the player, resting the player so that they're ready for that playoff run, but also giving the fans what they pay for. Because I think as business owners, what we want to do is we want our fans to be happy. And like I said earlier, the only reason that Adam Silver sent that memo out there was because the TV stations or they were not happy. They were not happy. Who wants to watch that? So the big money always talks. The fan doesn't always get heard, but might have worked out in our favor anyway. Selling to serve day 4. Hey, thanks for putting up with me for 4 days. We're going to do something a little different again tomorrow. So anyway, thanks. Let me know if you think the NBA is doing what you think they should. We'll see you again tomorrow.